Some politicians are bent on tearing the country apart, Sultan of Sokoto and President General of the Nigerian Supreme Council for Islamic Affairs, Alhaji Assad Abubakar, claimed on Monday. He urged patriotic Nigerians not to let anyone destabilize the nation. He spoke at a retreat organized by the Northern Caucus of the House of Representatives on the Petroleum Industry Bill (PIB). The Sultan reminded the lawmakers that no matter how important a piece of legislation might be, it cannot function effectively without peace. Represented by the Dan Madim Sokoto Alhaji Farouk Ahmed Mashanu, the Sultan said, "Today, tribal politicians are bent on tearing the fabric of our nation apart under different guises. As patriotic and peace-loving Nigerians, we should not fold our arms and watch them destroy our unity. I therefore urge you, as grassroots politicians, to continue to support government efforts in restoring peace and stability across the country, as no nation can prosper under chaos. All Nigerians must enjoy equal freedom and equal rights to live peacefully and pursue their legitimate businesses in any part of the country they choose, let it be the market or in the forest. We must reject all ill-conceived schemes that are divisive, schemes that are setting Nigerians against fellow Nigerians. We must abhor laws that are capable of causing intertribal or interregional disharmony. All men are created equal, and the unity of Nigeria is sacrosanct." The Sultan noted that the nation was passing through multiple challenges, adding that the government was doing the best it can to improve the situation. He said, "At the back of every effort we make, we must underscore the need to strengthen our national unity, boost our economy to provide employment to our growing youth population. Our economy has for more than 5 decades remained dependent on oil, but today the world is moving away from oil to clean energy. Therefore, it is of great importance for the Ninth Assembly to treat the PIB as priority before it is too late. Almighty Allah has blessed our nation with abundant hydrocarbon resources, but we are yet to fully discover and tap these resources due to suboptimal regulations. We continue to talk about poverty, unemployment, and the attendant insecurity while we're sitting on billions of barrels of hydrocarbon from Sokoto Basin to Chad Basin and from Gongola to Bida and Benue, thorough basins untapped. The Sultan believes the passage of the PIB would boost hydrocarbon exploration. He said, "We should have a PIB that will encourage massive hydrocarbon exploration in those frontiers basins, a PIB that will attract foreign investors to bring their funds and develop the resources, a PIB that will guarantee optimum value to Nigerian people and investors, and a PIB that will strengthen Nigeria's economy and boost our sense of unity as citizens of one nation. The passage of the PIB will enable Nigeria to commercialize these huge hydrocarbon reserves, get more funds to develop other sectors of the economy such as education, health, agriculture, solid minerals, technology and innovation, manufacturing and infrastructure before the end of the oil economy." Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, Malam Mohammed Bello, said though efforts were ongoing to diversify the economy, it was important to ensure efficient and effective management of the oil sector. He said that the lawmakers must ensure that the PIB does not only bring about reforms in the oil and gas sector, but should also meet the aspirations of Nigerians. He asked them to consider including the funding for renewable energy in the bill, as it is the new trend that will keep the economy going. Bello said adequate attention should be given to making gas available to all Nigerians to replace the use of firewood. According to him, the use of gas was far cheaper and would prevent indiscriminate felling of trees. Sultan of Sokoto has just spoken. The country is currently in a crisis. Insecurity is there and the talks for division. So it's in a crisis moment, serious crisis. Sultan of Sokoto, from his opinion, he believes that it's tribal politicians who are bent on destabilizing the nation. That is the way he sees it. Tribal politicians. So politicians are involved. Politics, what is happening right now, politics is just playing out to the extent that even people from a particular region, because of politics, they can't even perceive or see the need for what is to be done, see the right thing, or even feel the pain of the people. Politics is all playing out. We know of late that even Nigerians, traditional rulers, they are even seen as politicians right now because they can't even speak for the people. What is known is that traditional rulers are not meant to be politicians. They are not partisan. They don't take sides in politics. They don't belong to political parties. They belong to the people. They speak for the people. They speak against injustice and against bad governance. That is what they do. But what we've seen in recent times is far from that. Politics is just at the aim of everything. Politics playing out, and with the mind that 2023 is just around the corner, it's even making matters worse. Everyone is trying to fight. They're fighting for personal interests, what they stand to gain come 2023, what position they can bag, what appointment they can get. And because of that, they've decided to mortgage the peace. They've decided to mortgage the future of the country. Sultan of Sokoto speaking here that it's tribal politics, that is tribal politicians that are bent on destroying the country. Some arguments can be drawn from that because apart from tribal politicians who are bent on destabilizing the country, what about even the current administration of President Muhammad Buhari? What is he doing to keep the country united? Because all these guys, whenever they speak, like Sultan is stating that the country is one, anybody can live wherever they want to live. All of this is now referring, if you listen closely, it's referring to the ban on open grazing, that Fulani herdsmen should be on their own stay. They should go back to where they came from. The ultimatum given to them, that one that started in January. We've seen so far that even these northerners, they are against what other parts of the country are calling for. This ban on open grazing. Up to now, President Muhammad Buhari has not accepted, giving a million of reasons why that is not going to work, why that is not going to stand. We saw even the way the Senate President Ahmed Lawa, and even the Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, the way they took it up. But Sultan of Sokoto, I wonder why, if these guys, when they are speaking, they know all of the atrocities that even these Fulani headers that they are committing and they've committed. I've not seen any of them really coming out and calling their attention to live in peace with their host communities, because if they want to live in other communities, he stated that the country is Nigeria. We are one Nigeria and anyone can live anywhere. If you want to live in the forest, you can imagine that if you want to live in the forest, you can live anywhere, and all of those talks. Regarding the petroleum industry bill, the ninth assembly, they've been in consultations, they've been in talks. It's stating that the lawmakers should do the needful, they should do the right thing. Let's hope politics doesn't play out here again. Well, guys, let's hear your take down below in the comment section. Thank you once again for staying tuned. Please don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe till I come your way again with more updates. Bye.